take a look at this castor oil, by the way. So castor oil, it's actually a little gooey. It's not only gooey, it's actually a little bit sticky. Hey guys, I'm back. It's Dr. Jen, and today I am giving you my review of castor oil for the skin. This is a brand that I bought off of Amazon. The brand is not important, by the way. This is not an ad or anything like that. I have plenty of videos on castor oil. Should you put it in your eyes? Should you use castor oil packs? How does it work as a laxative? And so many other things. So make sure you check out those videos. I'll make sure I link them here. And just DM me if you don't see them. Anyway, I never tell you what I think about like using products myself. So I wanted to do that. All right. So castor oil for the skin in general. What I love is that a lot of castor oil products these days have these great like little droppers, which I think is really kind of cool. You know, I feel like castor oil sometimes of times past may not have had these cute little droppers. And some of them even have like the little brushes for when people put them on their eyelashes. Again, for what I think about that, meaning if you should, check out those videos. But anyway, this is for castor oil on the skin, not the face. I'm leaving that to the dermatologist, but for the body. Now, you can see, look at my hands. Like, this is my typical hands, by the way. My work, I just gotten home from work. So like this, see how dry they are? Like they are so ashy because that's often what happens. So and take a look at this castor oil, by the way. So castor oil, it's actually a little gooey. It's not only gooey, it's actually a little bit sticky too. So here, let me show you. And I want you guys to write below how you use castor oil for and like what you think of the texture and stuff. So in terms of a moisturizer, like that's what we're talking about for the skin, okay? And by the way, do I think it removes moles and stuff that people say? No, I really don't think it's going to remove moles and do all this other stuff. I'm rubbing it into my hands because you saw like how ashy my hands were and how dry they were. And like without surprise, look, it's doing a great job of moisturizing. I mean, check this out, right? Like non-castor oil, castor oil. The properties, the sort of emollient feeling of it is really amazing. We know that castor oil is used in so many different products on the market, household products, soaps, cosmetics, so many things, right? So castor oil is not a new thing, but this is the thing. Yes, I feel like it moisturizes well. Like, look at that. It's nice and moisturized. But I'll be very honest with you, the sticky like texture, like this kind of like gooey sticky texture is really kind of not my favorite. So I'd be curious to know like what you guys think about it. And the other thing that's really tough for me with castor oil, and maybe it's just the brand that I have, but I have a feeling that it's a number of different brands, it's the smell. I have a hard time with the castor oil smell, I'll be very honest with you, because like I grew up smelling it and like it just doesn't remind me of like good stuff. I don't know, it's just me. I can't, the smell is really tough for me and it's a very pungent smell. Although, look how moisturizing it is. Like, so like I'm doing this because yeah, do I think castor oil could be an amazing moisturizer? I absolutely could. Now, the doctor hat of me, and by the way, I'm just going to put a little of this on my weave right here, just to push these hairs down, right? The doctor hat of me says, though, that also you have to be careful with things like castor oil and other substances because in some people they can actually cause allergic reactions or irritation, skin reactions, etc. Castor oil is not going to be great for everyone, and not every formulation of castor oil is going to be great for everyone. So I do need to say that you need to keep that in mind. But many of us think that castor oil has like anti-inflammatory, antioxidant properties, and so in addition to that, it's a moisturizing sort of topical thing. The stickiness and the gooiness, it's not my favorite. I have to be honest with you. And the smell, not my favorite either. I do think these droppers make it easier. And if you saw me, like when I'm going to put this on, and then I actually probably have to wash this off because the smell, I'm not going to be able to keep this on my hands. But when I was walking over to the video, I have it in this because like it's such a thick oil, it gets around the bottle that like I feel like I have to keep wiping it. Anyway, small potatoes, but this is the thing. Maybe I should be asking you guys this. Are there castor oil products that don't smell like this? Like, I haven't tried every castor oil product, so I'm going to need y'all to tell me, Are there other castor oil products that don't smell so pungent? I mean, all the reviews and the reading that I've done in the literature refers to sort of a very strong odor of castor oil. So my assumption, every time I smell it, it smells just like this. And I cannot get down with this. But I'm curious, have you found castor oil that does not smell like castor oil? Anyway, yeah, let me know. And yeah, let me know. So what is my verdict on like castor oil for the skin? As a moisturizer, as something to sort of soothe and help make your skin supple, sort of help trap moisture, things like that, I think this could be a great product. Again, some people are going to have allergic reactions or irritations or sort of even maybe some inflammation from using castor oil. It's not going to be right for everyone. So you've got to just be thoughtful about that. Also, I'm not talking about the face. I'm going to leave that to the dermatologist. But in terms of the body, this is what I'm referring to. And no, I don't think that castor oil removes moles and stuff like that. And check out my other videos about can you detox with castor oil packs and stuff like that. You really need to watch that. The other thing, though, I need to mention, I've mentioned this in other videos, is that the only approved use of castor oil is by ingesting it, and by ingesting it, it's a stimulant laxative. That's the only sort of approved FDA usage. Okay, so keep that in mind. But it has been known to induce labor. You should not be using it that way. Again, I'm just letting you know that it can sort of induce contractions and things like that. Ricinoleic acid is the active ingredient. It makes up about 90% of the castor oil that we think has a lot of the properties. Look, castor oil is tried and true. There are many different uses for castor oil that I think are completely legitimate, completely solid. It's been used for so many years in many, many countries throughout the world. So nobody is doubting that at all. I do have doubts about some of the newfangled ways that people are using it. Absolutely. Check out those videos. But in terms of being a moisturizer for the skin, could it be that? I think in some people it could, when used the right way. Just be very thoughtful, be very cautious. And I just say this just to look after you, is just always run everything by your doctor, okay? Just to make sure, okay? But anyway, castor oil, you're tried and true for a lot of things, and I think you could be a moisturizer. I'm not going to do this as a moisturizer, though. Because the smell, I cannot get beyond the smell. My hands look amazing, right? Don't they look amazing? I can't get beyond the smell. So I'm actually going to wash my hands. But I have a feeling that there's still going to be moisture trapped in, which is going to be awesome. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think about castor oil for the skin. Let me know your product reviews, how you use it, what you think. If you agree with me about like the castor oil, tell me. Let me know. I'm Dr. Jen, practicing family physician, on-air health expert, video creator. Please follow me on Facebook, like my page as well. Please, on YouTube, please subscribe to my channel, click the little bell for updates. I do daily videos. Please follow me on TikTok, WhatsApp, etc. at Dr. Jen Caudle. Please also go to my website, www.drjencaudle.com, so you can sign up for my free health newsletter. Guys, I am Dr. Jen. Thank you so much for being here.